And I think by the time I finished senior year, I wasn't on varsity the whole time, but I had at least done
Mhm.
a couple races there. So to recap, you did Yosemite. And then after that, you started running 9 miles a day. And then that took you to the cross country team in high school from
Mhm.
when you went to a 43-minute 5K to how fast?
Night
19
just
minute.
yeah, 19 minute.
So that's like a six something minute mile pace,
Yeah,
just cooking.
cooking. Yeah. From being winded doing stairs 2 years before.
Dude, that's
So,
incredible. So it's like the ultimate transformation story.
yeah, it yeah, it never went back. But my
And so
dad,
tell us more. Go ahead.
he pushed us to do these things from a young age. He signed us up for a polar bear swim, a quarter-mile
Mm.
polar bear swim when I was, like, 10 years old, and we had survival training in the Boy Scouts where you had to spend 2 nights overnight by yourself, build your own shelter, fire.
That's awesome. So where in your life are you experiencing misogis now? How are you pushing yourself?
So now it's more in the entrepreneurial side and the regenerative landscaping agriculture. It's more of a mission than a business.
Mhm.
And so, like, I've had 5 meetings the last 5 days with, like, nonprofit leaders. Yesterday, a 4-hour meeting for my birthday. This, like, woman is taking me under her wing and just trying to do something big and grand to actually make a difference. And it gives me that kind of fuel and passion, and it takes that a level of focus and drive. Like when you're tired, you just want to go to bed to now I'm going to go write a grant proposal. I'm going to go do this and organizing events and the actual physicality of going and removing invasive plants and natives. It's go do that for 12 hours for 4 days and you'll feel it.
That's super cool. So you're taking this in kind of a different direction. So you're using the experience with misogis and, the growth mindset from those kind of fuel the entrepreneurial side and
Yeah. And the mission.
dig in deep in the mission. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
And I looked at misogi more from the like traditional sense, like the way that I have approached it throughout my life once I got a little older. And they see it as like a purification ritual in
Mhm.
nature. I sit under the waterfall and
Yeah.
meditate and all that. So there are like 3 periods in my life where like I had been doing living in a city with my photography business, like contracts with like schools, and then just being like, I need to just reset and refocus my mind. And I went and lived off grid for 3 years.
Wow. Cool.
And so just went to the woods, worked on a farm, and cooked over a fire for 6 months straight, just reconnected with nature because that's what got me into photography in the first place. And then I went back to the city and worked for a corporation. And then 3 years later, I went to the Redwoods in Humboldt and lived off grid again. And that's more, it's the getting back to nature and purifying the everyday life that we get caught up in.
Like how to push his limits and learn that, discomfort is really just growth.
Growth.
That's what
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
And so
I mean,
it's
that's the age
lesson.
that I got into it. It's perfect that you're doing that.
It's not easy because society tends to push the other direction.
They
Um,
want workers.
they want workers, they want conformity, it's like life these days is from a grandiose perspective, life is getting easier. You can
Yes.
order DoorDash and have food brought to your house where even just 100 years ago, you had to grow it or you had to go out and kill it.
Yeah.
And so it's like life is getting easier. And so we have to be meaningful about how we add discomfort back in
Well,
to
that's
harden
why
ourselves and grow.